I'm Erica Buckley from Buckley and Associates in Seattle, and today I'm not going to talk about personal injury law. I'm going to talk about something worse. I'm talking about the hate crimes that have been perpetrated against Asian Americans across our country lately. And I'm standing here with our Asian American coworkers, clients, friends, family members, and our Asian brothers and sisters across the country to say that I see what's happening to you and it's not okay and it's not right. It feels overwhelming, but one thing we can do to combat hate crimes is to educate ourselves and others and our children to have those uncomfortable conversations and to pay attention to what's happening. It feels overwhelming and we get fatigued, but ignoring a problem has never made it go away. It's in the silence that these people have more room to carry out their agendas of hate. So let's speak up. The next thing we can all do to help combat these hate crimes is if you see something, say something. The point here is to make it uncomfortable for people to be racist. Don't just let those offhanded comments slide off your back. Speak up, say something, call people out on their stuff. Did you know that most people who perpetrate these mass shootings have told someone beforehand? Just think about how different our world would be if those people who heard these crazy plans actually spoke up and tried to stop it before it happened. The next thing we all can do to fight against hate is to pay more attention to local elections. National elections get a lot of press and all the attention, and they're important, but the local elections are equally important for how things will be handled once there is a crisis like we've seen this week in Atlanta. Pay attention to the judges, pay attention to the sheriff you're electing, pay attention to the prosecutor. Those people have a big role to play. The next thing that we all can do to help fight against hate is to put our money where our mouth is. What I mean by that is to donate to organizations that work hard to fight against hate crimes, fight for stricter gun control laws. These organizations have more exposure and experience and leverage than an individual does. And they can advocate on a much larger scale than we can as individuals. And so when you do a simple Google search, you'll find so many organizations. You'll find one that speaks to you and what your personal mission is. And I recommend that you donate when you can. And finally, remember that we're stronger together. Hate crimes in America have been around since before there was even an America. Indigenous people, African Americans, LGBTQ people, Muslims, the list goes on and on and on. We've all been the targets of hate crimes. And if we remember that we're stronger together and we have each other's back in our times of need, we can make it unpleasant, uncomfortable, and not so prevalent to see these hate crimes carried out over and over and over. There are more of us than there are of these people who have this racist agenda against us. We have to remember that and give each other strength. So in closing, I just want to say that I see what you're going through. I know firsthand how afraid you are and that you're not alone and we will get to a better point. I just believe that we all have to have hope and we all have to take action together.